Hi everybody, it's Maya and today we are going to be playing around with some new makeup. I received my April, that's April right? Yeah, my April ipsy bag for the month, and I know in my last ipsy video, or I don't think it was an ipsy video, it was just like a video that I made where I stated I wasn't going to be doing ipsy too much anymore. I wasn't really happy with the past two bags I've been receiving, but this one, look how cute this bag is in general. It's just a whole bunch of daisies, and the products I received are actually really great. It's the main reason I wanted to film this video. I was excited to do my makeup again. Also, it's 420, not that I celebrate that, but I wanted to do like a green look today. I'm wearing pink and I'm also wearing green pants, so I kind of wanted to match my eye look to my pants. So we're going to be creating a fun green look today. If you're interested, then just keep on watching. Just to jump in, I'm going to prep my skin with the 43 Beauty Thirst Aid. I've been using this every single day just to like get a feel for it, and it's not my favorite primer. Like, I feel like all of my videos I've been using this and it's good. It does definitely moisturize the skin. However, I feel like it doesn't prime in a way that I'm used to. I'm used to more silicone-y primers that sort of make your skin feel very soft, and it just makes the base kind of go on, and this one definitely gives me more moisturizer vibes where it goes on really nice at first, but then it sinks into your skin and doesn't leave like a silicone base. It's good, especially for lighter coverage makeup, which is what I'm going to be doing today, but I don't really trust it for full coverage. That's just how I feel about it. But for the base, I'm going to be going in with the Rare Beauty Tinted Moisturizer in the shade 16C. So I just squeeze it a little bit like that on my cheeks. And I find that the brush gives the best coverage. It's still a light coverage product. However, I feel like I'm definitely getting like enough product on my face with the brush, opposed to the sponge. I feel like if I blend it out with a sponge, like, yeah, it looks super nice and dewy and hydrating, but the sponge just soaks up the product and it doesn't really travel as much, and I find myself using a lot more. I haven't used my hands. I don't like to apply makeup with my hands, but I really like the brush. After using this product for however many weeks I've had it now, I love it a lot. I love the way it wears throughout the day. And yeah, I do find myself getting oily at the end of the day, but it's not like too crazy. It's kind of just like my normal oiliness by that time of the day. And then I'm just prepping the eyes with Rare Beauty eyeshadow primer, and as you can see, I am so close to running out. Look how empty it's getting. Like, there's like not that much product in here. So I've had this eye primer for a year now, and I still have some product left, but it is definitely running out. But it lasted a year. Like, I have used solely this eyeshadow primer every single time I do my makeup for the past year. I haven't used any other ones, so it actually lasts quite a long time, so I recommend. I'm just going in with the Tower 28 Bronzino in the shade West Coast, just for a little bit of a cream bronze. I am going in with lots of blush today. I have two new blushes, both powder, to test out. So I didn't want to apply any cream blush underneath my makeup. So I'm just going in with a little bit of a cream bronzer. Even though it's going to get covered up later, I still want it there. And as you can see, it just warmed me up. And then I'm going to take my sponge, just press that in. I just realized I didn't go in with concealer. Let me do that first. How did I forget that? Going in with the Flower Beauty concealer in the shade Vanilla. I'm just going to take a little bit of dots around before I forget. Ipsy sent me this brush set by Farrah. I have so many Farrah brushes from Ipsy, and they're like my absolute favorite. So it comes with this little brush here. It's like either an eyeshadow brush or a highlighting brush. I feel like it's better for highlight because tip. Like, I don't know, it's kind of weird for eyeshadow. And then you have this jumbo like sculpting brush for like bronzer and powder blush. You have this brush right here that's good for like concealer, which I'm going to be using today. And then we have this brush, which is going to be for the powder. So I'm going to take this brush for the concealer and blend that. I have yet to use this for concealer yet, but that was like instant. I just blended it out. The density of this is literally perfect. It just gets right in there and buffs out that concealer immediately. Like, I don't even need to go in with a sponge to pat that in. Yeah, the density of this is just perfect. I like this a lot for concealer. This is going to be my new favorite concealer brush. Anyways, now we're going to go in with the powder. So I'm taking this powder brush. I like this one too because compared to the Rare Beauty powder brush, you can see the big size difference. This one is a little hard. I mean, it's not hard to get under the eyes, but this one is definitely more concentrated and fits right underneath there. So I'm going to take it and just set underneath the eyes. I like this powder brush because it's not too big, but it's also not too small either. I feel like it's the perfect size for everywhere on your face. I think it's perfect for under the eyes, but it's also not too small to get the whole face as well. The Rare Beauty one is a little bit more dense, and this one's a little bit more on the loose side, but I don't know, I feel like it still gets the job done. As you can see, I'm just hitting every point on my face really easily. Alright, let's move on to blush. So I have two blushes from my Ipsy bag. I have this PYT blush, and this is in the shade Flirty. It is just this nudie kind of color, almost a little bit rosy. I'm pretty sure I own this shade in their old packaging, but it doesn't look the same. I'm pretty sure my old one was also in the shade Flirty, but the old one was a little bit more berry toned, and this one leans more like nude pink. Yeah, but it's a really cute blush. And then I also have this Mistra Beauty blush palette. Stunning. I will swatch these for you. They're like really beautiful. So the first shade right here is this pink duochrome kind of color. It's like pink but then gold. It is gorgeous. Next to that you have Mischo, which is this hot pink shade. Swatch that right next to it. Just this beautiful hot pink shade. Now we'll double swatch it. Something Jama, I don't know how to pronounce that. It's just like a nude blush, like a nude rosy blush. There. And last you have Madam, which is very similar to the PYT blush in a way. It's kind of like a more corally toned blush, but they're all so pretty and I can't wait to use them. So I'm going to go in with the PYT and Flirty, and I'm going to use that as a subtle powder bronzer. I'm going to take it on this Farrah brush and just swipe it. And it's a little, pink toned to be a bronzer. However, I feel like it still does it. And this brush just hugs the cheeks perfectly. This shade right here would be the best. I don't want to go in with the sparkly shade. I used that yesterday. It was super pretty, and the pink one would be too much, so I think I'm going to go in with this one today. And I'm going to use the same brush. And just lightly put that more towards the apples and on my nose. I like a lot of blush, so I'm not going to be scared here. But I'm just sort of stamping it on, and then I'm going to buff it. Now that most of that product is off the brush, I'm just going to buff it. And there we have it. Lots of blush. I'm going to take my sponge now and just really push that into the skin so it's not sitting on top. Look how stunning that looks. I love blush. And lately I've been really in love with powder blushes. I do want to test this brush out with some highlighter because I tried it yesterday with eyeshadow and I don't know, the application was very like splotchy. So I feel like with highlighter it would actually flatter it a little bit better. So I'm going in with the PYT highlighter in Upgrade. This is their old packaging, so I'm not too sure if they still have it. But it's just this white highlighter. I'm going to pick that up on this brush. And it does. This highlighter is very glittery, just so you guys know. Definitely is just glitter chunks more than an actual highlighter. But it is really pretty on the right circumstances. And I do like this brush for it. It actually kind of scatters it and doesn't make it as concentrated. So I do like the brush for that. And then I'm going to take my sponge and sort of melt it. I find with this highlighter, once you hit it with the sponge, it kind of melts the glitters and makes it more like an actual highlighter and not glitter chunks, if that makes any sense at all. As you can see, it was just glittery, but after I hit it with the sponge, it did get less glittery. And the blush is just such a beautiful color. But I'm going in with a Natasha Denona pastel palette. So I'm going to take Tool, which is that pink shade, and I'm just going to put that all in the crease and outer corner. Just to, this will be sort of like a transition, like it'll just be the base. It's not going to be the star, but I do want some pink just to tie in the rest of the look. And then I'm going to take Zest, which is that lime green shade. Put that all over the inner corner and middle of the eye. My pants are definitely more of an army green color, so I don't have any army green colors in this palette, and I don't plan on, you know, doing an army green look, but I wanted to do somewhat of a green look. Or no, I'm gonna go in with mint frost actually. That looks a lot better. Picking that up on my finger, and I'm gonna put that in the very center of the eye. Look at that. I like that, it's cute. I'm not sure how I feel about the pink anymore. I'm taking more of Zest and I'm just layering that on top so that the two colors blend in a bit better. I'm not a fan of the pink at all anymore. I kind of just want to keep it with these two colors, but I'm going to go in with Brisk, which is this like minty blue color, and I want to layer that. Ooh, yeah. So I'm just going to layer that over top of where the pink was. And a little pink is still peeking through, but this color definitely, it's kind of going to be a gradient look. Ooh, I like that. For the lower lash line, I'm going to go in with Airy, which is this sky blue shade. And just run that underneath the whole thing. The only shade I have not touched in this palette yet was Bora Bora, which is that purple. Oh, also this red one. I can't wait to create a look with those. I'm like really eager to do that. This is the eye look that I came up with. I'll just zoom in. It's kind of like a spacey eye look. I think it's really cute. My vibe was definitely going to be something more like green, but it's definitely more bluish. I feel like a green blue, but it's okay. It's still cute. Right now, I'm just going to line my eyes with my Black Magic eyeliner. Okay, we got a thick wing going on. Ooh, how did that happen? You know what? That was a mistake, but I'm gonna let it be there and I'm gonna create some dots instead, because it's gonna be a bead to get off. So It's a pretty big dot. So I'm going to create another one right next to it. That's a little bit weird, right? Or is that cute? I can't tell y'all. I think I'm going to change my top really quick and I'll be right back because this pink is just not working anymore. Alright, I'm back and I'm sweating. I just did a whole freaking outfit change. I'm wearing this green top and my hair wasn't really like wanting to cooperate with it, so I had to throw it up. Okay, let's move on to mascara. This isn't anything new. It's just my Uoma by Sharon Batter Boom mascara. I just wasn't feeling that green top for some reason, but I feel like the yellow's cute, right? Okay, we're just gonna roll with it. Lashes are on. Let's get our brows in. I have the NYX Lift and Snatch and Espresso. Okay, brows are nice and drawn. Now what I do, when it all looks crazy, I take my spoolie and I just brush that through so it's not so harsh. And because the product is still a little bit wet, it will blend in with the rest of the brows, like so. And now they just look super clean. And then I'm going to take a brow gel. I'm taking the Kosas brow gel. You can use any brow gel. Just to set this into place. I honestly think I might change my shirt again, but probably after the video. Or I'm going to do something with my hair because this just is not cute. I threw on this slouchy yellow sweater. It is just a lot more comfortable because it's long. It's not cropped. It has a cute cut. And I got some nice sleeves and I don't have to mess with my top. That's like the biggest reason I change my clothes is because it's either too cropped and I have to wear the highest waisted pants, or the sleeves aren't good, or I don't know, I just feel some sort of uncomfortableness in it, but I feel comfortable. So we can move on finally to the last two lip products. I have these Context Nude Lip Balms that I got in my Ipsy bag. They are in the shade All or Nothing and Hard Time. Hard Time is this red lip balm. It's like super deep berry red color. It's really pretty, but it's not going to go with the look, so we're not going to use that one. Or you have All or Nothing, which is this gorgeous tan kind of color, which is definitely what we're going to be using today. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply that. This formula is super glossy and just really comfortable on the lips. I like it a lot. So that was it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. It was all over the place with my outfit changes. Maybe I'll look back at it and think that the pink looked the best, and I might just put that back on, or I'm just gonna stay comfy in this sweater and my hair in a bun. But I feel like I look cute, so I feel like I'll just stay in this. Yeah, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.